Yo, what is up YouTube? It's Damien Guyton here, and I'm at Universal Orlando Studios, and I'm here for the holiday celebration. I was just walking past the water show area, and I noticed there was a stand there, and when I walked up to the stand, there was some food there, so I decided to go and get some food and a drink just to try them out and see what's like. So the food option I decided to go with was the holiday leftovers, and also the Italian hot chocolate. Now, the holiday leftovers is kind of like at Halloween Horror Nights when we had the toasted sandwiches. It's very much that, except it's more holiday themed with a cranberry bread as well as turkey, some gravy. So, I mean, it's trying to meet all the holiday, tick all the holiday boxes there. So, let's see what it's like, and let me see what it tastes like. So right here we have the holiday leftovers, which is a turkey, basically a turkey grilled cheese with brie, turkey, and also the turkey gravy on top with a cranberry bread. And then over here we have the Italian hot chocolate, which, I mean, I had a sip a little earlier and it just doesn't really taste any different than normal hot chocolate. It kind of reminds me of the that Swiss hot chocolate that comes in the little packets. So, I mean, it kind of tastes the same as that, so I'm not really sure what the Italianness is in that. But yeah, so these are the two items here that I got to try, and let's dig in and see what they like. So the first item I'm gonna try is the Italian hot chocolate, which I mentioned before. It tasted kind of like the packet hot chocolate, so there really isn't that much different than just the normal hot chocolate you get from home, but hey, it's at Universal, so let's give it a go. Yep, as I said before, it tastes very much the same as the packet hot chocolate. It's very cocoa-y, perfect amount of milk and water. Like, it's pretty good. So, now this item here was around $4, I believe, from the top of my head. I will link the price down in the description below, but I believe it was $4. And then also the hot leftover dinner, the turkey leftover dinner sandwich thing, that there itself was, I think it was around $10.99, and then when I included my annual pass holder discount, I got about $1 off both of them. So, I mean, for less than $15 or around $15, it's a pretty good deal. I'm about to try the sandwich, so once I try that, I'll be able to probably give it more of a thumbs up or a thumbs down, depending on how that goes. But right now, the hot chocolate for $4, I mean, my personal opinion, that's probably a thumbs down just because it's so expensive for what tastes like a packet hot chocolate. So, I mean, I would have liked to seen some marshmallows on it perhaps, or something just to garnish it a little bit more, since it really does taste like a packet hot chocolate rather than some sort of Italian hot chocolate. Okay, so now on to the main food item here, which is the leftover dinners, which is the turkey with brie cheese and a cranberry bread with a turkey gravy as well. So it comes in a little pack, it comes in like a little dish like this, the gravy does, so it's good, but I mean, I believe it's kept in like a little warmer, so it's not really as fresh and as hot as what you'd expect it to be, but it's kind of lukewarm. So I mean, I would say that it's good for being a lukewarm gravy, but it could be a little bit better hotter than what it is, since it's being kept in some sort of warming cabinet. But now, back to this. It's time to try the leftover sandwich and see how it is. Time for the first bite of the leftover sandwich. Now, it's very good. I will have to say though, the turkey looks like it's sliced turkey from Publix, so it's kind of a letdown. I would have expected more of like a carved turkey, hopefully, like something that's more kind of familiar to like a Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner. But I mean, it is Universal. They can only do what they can do, and I mean, they probably could have done better. But for a quick substitute, it's pretty good. The brie in this piece of the sandwich, I couldn't really taste the brie in that bite. Gonna have a couple more bites to see if I can taste it. But the gravy definitely makes it feel like a leftover turkey dinner. I definitely got the hint of brie there. The flavors definitely match each other. They definitely suit. Like, nothing really overpowers each other. And it kind of, yeah, the flavor's really good. I'd say from a flavor perspective, this is definitely like a 7 or an 8. But from a price perspective, at being $10.99 for like what's basically a fancy grilled cheese, I mean, I would have probably expected to pay like $8 for this, like for theme park food, but you know, it is what it is, and it's pretty good, so I don't mind spending the $10.99 for it. Now, when I got it, it was fresh off the grill, so there's kind of a queue of people waiting, so mine's fresh off the grill. I'm not too sure how they're going to handle it when it gets busier. Like, are they going to pre-store some of these inside a warming cabinet, and then you're going to kind of get like a lukewarm sandwich? But this was fairly warm when I got it, so I mean, for a theme park sandwich, it was pretty good. I'm probably going to give this, I'm probably going to overall give this 6.5 out of 10, just because the price point I think is a little high, and it kind of, doesn't really go out of the box. Considering we had Halloween Horror Nights, this kind of reminds me of the food that I had there. It kind of reminds me of like the toasted sandwich I had there, or the grilled cheese sandwich I had there. But yeah, it doesn't really go out of the box, and it's one of the few hot items that they actually had. So yeah, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. And honestly, I think Universal could add a few more warm kind of foods to it, like their list of foods that they have, because this is pretty much the only warm food they have. And then you obviously have the hot chocolate, and then the other items that they had on the menu. But this is pretty much the only warm food that they actually had for sale at the store there. So that concludes my video for today. I'm glad that you came along to go and test this food at Universal Orlando Studios and see what the holiday food's like. I'm probably going to be here trying out many more food items, so down below in the comments, just drop a comment on any of the foods that you would like to see, and I'll try to get out there and test them and see what they're like. So just drop a comment down below, and I'll get out there and see what they're like. Thank you so much for watching, and hit the subscribe button if you like the content, and I will see you next time.